Welcome to Awakenings TV. My name is Tamara Pitelen and I'm here today with Alex Salkova Mckenzie. Alex is the founder of a company called Inner Self Consultancy. She's a hypnotherapist and who works out of here in Dubai in the UAE. And she's also an expert on astral travel, which is what we're going to talk to her about today. So let's just get straight into it, Alex. What is astral travel?
Astral travel is, very simply put, your consciousness exploring something else what is beyond physicality. That's
Right.
all. It may sound a little bit difficult, but it's very, very easy because we do that every day when we dream or when we sleep. When we dream and sleep, you sort of go into your dreaming stories, and some of the stories may seem more real than the reality itself. So pretty much similar principle. Because we're not only the body, we have other parts to us, and we also have our mind. Let's call it for now mind. And the mind is a belief, or the consciousness leave our body and explores different realms, different situations, as when we dreaming state.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is it my soul that's leaving? What is it that's leaving my body?
I don't think it's your soul as per se, it's part of your consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Part
Yeah.
of your consciousness. So that is what we're working with in astral travel. Through astral travel, you understand who you are. You understand what is beyond the physicality, and I think
Right.
that is the main component. And with that, you can work further. You can realize who you really are. You can realize what is your purpose in life. You
Okay.
can realize what is out there, and you can stretch that into even further. When you realize there's more to your physical body, when you realize that you have your consciousness also within you, and the consciousness is not fixed here.
You can travel anywhere in the
can travel anywhere.
multiverse.
Very good, yes.
Right.
So through astral travel, the benefits of astral traveling or further astral projection and out-of-body experience is you can heal yourself. You can go explore your limitations, your fears. You can go do distant healing. You can go and explore the consciousness of subjectives, meaning you have your own subjective reality. You looking at the world from your own subjective point.
Right.
And you can get out of that through astral plane or any other plane. You can go and zoom into different subjective
perspective.
reality.
And that could be someone here on Earth, maybe someone you had a fight with, or someone in some other dimensional
And
place.
this is the most important, interesting thing. You can go and see different beings. You can go and visit angels. You can communicate with
I'm
animals.
assuming you've had a lucid dream, or you've astral traveled and you're aware of it?
Not necessarily as if lucid dreaming, but many astral traveling.
Okay.
And
Tell me one that really sticks out for you.
I tell you, the funny thing about astral traveling is you can go and visit past lives.
Yeah.
And
So tell us about something you remember from one of your astral travel journeys.
Most fascinating thing for me is to go explore and go beyond the planet and visit different planets, different worlds.
Okay.
And that is really, really mind-blowing in a sense that lots of people think this is it, this is our reality. And when you realize there are other realities, there are other planets and other beings.
Describe one to me. Describe something to me.
Let's say I connected to the most loving beings my mind can perceive.
Okay.
This is another interesting thing about astral travel or any out-of-body experience. Your brain is the translator of your experience.
Yeah.
So you will, as if you can't really experience something what your brain cannot understand. So every experience you will translate into your brain will translate for you in a way that you understand it in your own specific way.
Yeah.
So when I set my intention to go and visit the most loving beings, those beings, you're just in awe.
Yeah.
In your mind or in your part of your consciousness is just in awe of communicating on telepathic level with these beautiful, as if translucent beings which are there to help you, and they seem to know a lot about you.
Okay.
And they, as if they answer a question just before you say it, or before you even think it. And it just really makes, when you bring all this knowledge back here to your 3D experience on another planet, is really expand your consciousness, and you
Mm.
realize, hold on a minute, there is more to life.
Yeah.
What is the life really about?
Mm.
What is the purpose of the life?
Yeah.
And through these experiences, you will understand more. You will be more at peace.
Mm-hmm.
You will be more at of deep knowing. I
Mm.
would even dare to say. To
Amazing.
go through your life, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are many experiences. I've seen spaceships.
Okay.
Many spaceships. I visited many spaceships.
What do aliens look like?
And
If it's
this is
possible
the tricky thing. Your brain will translate it into something that
Okay.
is familiar to you.
So you might even take the common contemporary idea of the little spaceman and put that
You
onto the
may
being
do.
that you're seeing?
Yes, some of my experiences do correspond with the general experiences. So
Okay.
the cross-reference to me was quite a proof that I am up to something.
Right.
I was quite surprised how many different beings there are.
Mm.
And even through my astral travels or out-of-body experiences, I could realize that some of them I don't understand the concept, so I didn't even go there. Some of them I
Yeah.
do understand concept. Some of them look pretty much like us,
Okay.
but I have a feeling they are more, is it brighter, is it more lighter,
Okay.
and taller,
Okay.
or at least it appeared to me as if they were tall, human-like beings, for
Okay.
instance,
Yeah.
or angel-like beings.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Sorry, Alex, I was going to say, so apart from the fact that this is absolutely fascinating thing to do with your nights, what has it brought into your life?
What it brought to my life, many things. As I mentioned, the benefits of astral travel briefly before, it will really make you think, and you're gonna start questioning what is your life about. So
Yeah.
you will not be worried about little things.
Mm-hmm.
You will understand the moment you get stuck in reality, you are bothered by the little things. The moment astral travel or any kind of altered consciousness, I would even say, is part of your daily experiences, or at least part of your life, you will get very different perspective, and you're going to become much more peaceful, much more happy, much more happier,
Because you understand.
much more at inner peace with everything what's going on.
Yeah.
You will understand higher meaning of all the bad stuff what is going on the planet.
Right. Yeah.
That was, to me, one of the biggest learnings
Yeah.
to understand the duality.
Yeah.
What is it about good and evil we have here on the planet?
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, some people may disagree, but this is pure my experience and experience with my clients and through my practice, that our planet Earth has fear as a part of the duality. And lots of people are scared maybe of astral traveling or scared of exploring further, but the fear only exists here on this planet.
Right.
Fear only exists in our minds, you know. So when you get out of it, you realize, oh, hold on a minute, I don't feel fear, I feel great.
Mm-hmm.
I feel at bliss, I feel at peace. So what is it really about here in this life I'm experiencing? Can I bring that bliss and peace into this?
Yeah.
Can I diminish the fear?
Yeah.
And easily you can do that.
Okay. So that would be a good thing to achieve. Just getting back to your own history with astral travel, is this something you started naturally as a child?
No, what happens, I started meditating.
Okay.
And astral traveling, out-of-body experiences is, in my opinion, natural next step.
Yeah.
The moment you meditate, you naturally have out-of-body experiences. And you realize as if that is the next step.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is the next step in exploration of your spiritual abilities.
It sounds great, and I don't ever remember having doing it.
Well, this is and that's why I decided I would like to teach people, because I really believe people who are on a spiritual quest, people who are on a discovery of self, this is a brilliant tool for them to get hands-on.
Yeah.
In a sense, more you know this, more you know how this works, you can use it into your advantage and into your own progression.
Okay, so you're saying that someone like me is doing this and has been doing it for many decades, but I'm not aware of it, because I wake up every morning and I'm not aware that I've been visiting angels. I'd love to think I have.
This is the thing, that when we're dreaming, when we sleep, we are astral traveling but unconsciously.
Yeah.
We're not really aware of it.
Why don't we remember this?
Well, sometimes you do, and maybe you've heard of lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
Lucid dreaming, what it is, when you are aware that you are dreaming, and with the power of the thought, you can change that.
Yes.
And you can
I've heard
direct the dreams according to your will.
Yeah.
And that is what is happening in astral planes and further up. When you get out of your physicality, the thought becomes instant, and you can work with your thoughts.
Yeah.
And that is so interesting and so powerful to learn how to work with this, because in the instant of your thought, you can change completely everything. You can change your reality, you can change your everything.
So how do I know you've got a whole workshop on this, and we obviously can't cover an 8-hour workshop in the next few minutes, but I've never had a lucid dream. My husband has, and he wakes up and he's just enthralled and amazed at what he's experienced. I never have, and I'm sure there's thousands of people out there who never have as well. So how do I just choose to start doing this and remembering it?
Well, first of all, what the course will teach you is to get into as if meditative state, to really relax your body. The moment you do that, then it's easier for your consciousness to separate from your physicality. And you can easily do by imagination, as if you're really relaxed, and then you imagine you are stepping out of yourself, and you imagine you are looking at yourself from the other spot, right? Practicing this, this is it. That's as easy as it gets.
And then it'll start just becoming more naturally.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Astral Travel course is teaching people very gently, through guided methods at first, how to get out there.
Yeah.
And more you practice it, more comfortable you're going to become with it, and more you're going to feel how does it work for you, and more you will get comfortable with sort of adjusting it to your needs.
And so you teach people how to do this in your workshop. What's the workshop called?
Astral Travel.
Astral Travel. How to astral travel? So as Alex was saying, she's a hypnotherapist. She's based out of Dubai in the UAE, but she does travel a little bit. If you'd like to know more about this particular workshop and any other work that Alex does, you can go to her website, which is innerselfconsultancy.com, isn't it?
Yes.
And do you have, is there information about the workshops at your website? Okay, great. So yes, hopefully that is of interest. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.